Hello everyone, this is FormulaOne 25. If you like Formula One, please subscribe. We're going through Breaking Point here. If you like driver or team career mode, we also have that on the channel. We're looking at Chapter 7 here with the team reeling from a poor run and form and the dismissal of team principal Casper Ackerman. Devin Butler looks to a familiar face to help right the ship at Connor Sport. So let's go ahead and advance here. And let's take a look here at the top right. We have level 4 performance almost to level 5 and reputations at a level 5. Take a look here at the news, see what's happening here. So Ackerman fuels speculation over Connor Sport departure. Former Connor Sport team principal Casper Ackerman has sparked fresh speculation over the circumstances of his departure following a recent interview. His comments only raised the question we were all asking at the time: was the decision driven by increasing tensions with owner Devin Butler? Yeah. And then firing of F1's best principal. Another look at Devin Butler's calamitous decision. Connor Sport refused to officially confirm Ackerman's precise fate, so no surprise that Callie Mayer's comment, "My idiot brother fired him," went so viral in the F1 world. Whoa! If Connor Sport falls apart this season, it would be truly the fault of only one person, Devin Butler. Ooh. Here's Devin. I had to stop the rot. Wow. Butler on swapping Ackerman for Connor. And once again, acrimony is the order of the day for Connor Sport. But Devin is no ordinary personality. Okay, this is interesting. And I think we looked at this maybe last time. No, maybe not. So Harmonia honing in on Connor Sport deal. Butler and Harmon seen together in Soho. Two CEOs seen launching together a swanking Soho spot, famed as the place of de rigueur where backroom business deals are struck. Okay. It is hard to say who needs the other more. Connor Sport are a perennial soap opera. Yes, they are very much a perennial soap opera, whose turbulence is matched only by their rich boy penchant for wasting cash like water. Meanwhile, Harmonia, morally bankrupt, is financially flush, need a brand reset. Okay. And then Connor returns. Can he keep hopes alive at Connor Sport? Connor Sport season, once filled with promise, has taken a disappointing turn. Yeah. Skip to the end here. But Butler will be hoping that Connor's experience and history with the team will bring stability to a team that has experienced a true roller coaster of a season. That's very true. Alright. Monaco, an icon, endures classes permanent despite the rumors to the contrary, because Monaco will remain on the F1 calendar until 2031 at least. That transformation will take place a little later this year in June rather than May. Okay. So interesting storylines. So let's take a look at the social world. I'm sure they're going nuts, right? So Aiden Jackson was 1.6 million followers from London, UK. Ackerman's reluctance to talk about the circumstances of his departure at Connor Sport seems to be having the opposite effect. I need to know more. We need our best journos on this. Journalists, I guess that is. As someone asked Weber, he's pretty tight with Casper, isn't he? Grumpy old fan. I know the F1 cognizant will tell you firing Ackerman was the wrong move, but at least he's bringing in someone with history with the team. Something clearly wasn't working. A good principal would have got the team out of this rut, just saying. I've heard from some senior Connorsport sources that internally there are serious misgivings about the potential Harmonia deal. More to follow. Interesting. I know Mayer has managed to get back on form following the nightmare in Zandvoort, but I think Connorsport's hopes are best placed with Jackson now. I just see more consistency from him. #analysis. Aiden's probably asked himself, do I get a pay raise for surviving all this team drama? How will the midfield battle shake out in Qatar? Good question. Aiden's got the spotlight now. New principal, new drama. Time to see if he's more than just a support act. Speaking privately to those in the know, Connorsport's PR team are still reeling from Mayer's idiot brother comments. They've been in damage control mode since. Yeah, I can see that. If I had to work with my brother, I guarantee I'd be calling him more than an idiot. Caught off lightly. Devin says the atmosphere is toxic. I could see that. He's the one causing the toxicity. But he seems to be the toxic one to me. Yeah. Piling the pressure on Andrea and the press is poor form, in my opinion. All right, Snowflake. Hope nothing mean happens to you ever. It's a results-based industry. Devin's methods are just untraditional. Untraditional? Give me a break. He's washed. Doesn't know the first thing about managing a team. Strong words. Connorsport are going to be a mess without Casper. He was low-key one of the best principals we've seen in a while. I personally thought he was doing a pretty good job. What was Butler thinking? Still can't get my head around it. Their title chances are in the toilet now. Self-destruct. Ooh. Jackson's got front row seats to the Andrea comeback tour. Let's hope he delivers in Qatar. Yeah, we'll see. It's Connorsport sign with Harmonia. I think I'm done with the team. Total sellouts. Yeah, I think we clicked the button to... Yeah, we're not really sure about going with this. We need to know more information. So Casper's out and Andrea's back in. Aiden must feel like he's living in a soap opera. This whole thing is a soap opera. Hope he remembered his lines for Qatar. Second time they mentioned soap opera here. Alright, looks like we got some email. Alright, 3 emails. Aiden Callie from Elisa Lang, the media relations lady. Just a quick reminder, you may well be asked about Andrea's leadership this weekend. We know how much you both miss Caspa. But we'd really be grateful if you can be supportive in any answers you give. I can draft some responses if that would be helpful. Let me know. From Brian Doyle, former team liaison. Coffee in Melbourne? Aiden. Hope all's well in the world of F1. I'm enjoying my retirement, currently having a lovely time in Fiji, of all places. My little world tour is going to take me to Australia in March, same week as the season opener. I was thinking of heading down to say a quick hello if you're free. Won't take too much of your time. I know you're busy, but I thought it'd be nice to have a quick coffee and a biscuit. Well, I have the biscuit. You don't have to. Laugh out loud. Anyway, let me know. Be lovely to see you, Brian. Alright, and then from the head mechanic, Phil Paget. Hey, Aiden, thanks for your input after FP2 about tweaking the brake balance to suit the braking zones. I've run some numbers and I think you're onto something. Let's meet in the garage if he's British, to discuss the adjustments. It's vital we squeeze every bit of performance out of the car heading into qualifying. Wow. So, some good emails there. So I guess we're going to head to the race at Qatar. Andrea O'Connor's hopes of an easy first race back as team principal are dashed early in the offing as Callie Mayer is forced to retire from the Qatar GP following an engine fault. The responsibility now falls to Aiden Jackson to try and salvage as many points as possible for Connor Sport. Oh, wow. Oh, and they just throw us right in the car, right?
Right, Kelly's had to retire from the race. So it's just me then. Yep, just you, Aiden. Let's go.
Alright, so we're supposed to finish third or above. We're in seventh.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Alright, so signs, we have our sights on Carlos. No!
What's that?
I've got a puncture. Yep, copy. Box. Just when you think nothing else can go wrong.
Wow. Wow. How are we supposed to finish fifth?
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That stop was slower than we ideally wanted to see.
So we gotta finish eighth or above now. Okay. And whoa. And we're in 13th. Okay. So we gotta gain 5 spots.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Ouch.
You're putting good distance between yourself and the car behind. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Oh, we are in 8th. Okay. Here I was still pushing to get more. Ooh. So we gotta make sure we hold on to this. I thought we were down in 10th. I didn't realize we passed that many cars already. That's that purple thing that was above Alonso. I didn't know what it was. That was the objective. Yeah, he seemed to be off base. I don't know what was going on with Alonso. Alright, we did it.
Tough one that, but good points. Good job.
Whew.
Doesn't matter which way you look at it, Ant. That's a poor result for Connor Sport today.
Yeah, it certainly is. They would have hoped for a better weekend than that. You had one driver out the race altogether, another one dealing with a puncture. That's really cost them dear.
And it's put to bed any notion
can't help
that
the
they
puncture.
can still compete for the championship, I think. At Red Bull, comfortable at the top of the standings, and Ferrari now leapfrog Connor Sport into second.
So we're 3rd now.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
Congratulations to... Is that Charles? Yeah. Alright, so Chapter 7. Qatar Grand Prix post-race Qatar Sports Nightmare race in Qatar seals their fate for the 2024 season. As a result, sends a surging Ferrari team past them in the constructor standings.
Hey, we need your input on this one.
Okay, Eichenberger, the watch firm, we agreed to partner with a number of months ago, would like to reorganize the marketing shoot they were planning. Before Davidoff's passing, some contracts were signed, so it has to happen at some point. However, it will be built solely around Callie and Devin. How shall we respond to them? Casper originally said yes to it. I want to respect his decision. Let's get it booked. And I'm not against it, but maybe when Callie and Devin aren't squabbling. Oh yeah, we already delayed once. This was towards at the beginning. We made this decision to delay it, and now it's come back into our lap at a terrible time, of course. We delayed once. Don't think we have much choice now but to expedite it. Hopefully they can act professionally. Okay. So that's all we have for today at Qatar. We'll see you all next time.